We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Jesus Luzardo is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things you want to do as a pitcher is eliminate the free passes. Listen, base hits you're going to give up, but you can't walk as many as he did in his last start, and he's going to have to pitch much better if he expects a better result in this one.
Striding in, Torres. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Labor Torres.
Here comes the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this place is buzzing right now. This team won the opener of the series yesterday, and they're looking to step on this team's throat and take the first 2 games of this series.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope. Ball 1. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Higashioka, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was selected in the 7th round during the 2008 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Luzardo has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. So it was a strikeout swinging. Kyle Higashioka is the 2nd out of the opening frame. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Now the 2-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1-2-3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten him.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. A's coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
So striding forward now, Tony Kemp. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, Tony.
And now pitch on the way.
Yeah.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they. Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Of course, the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Mark Canha is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's just 1 for 6. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Marcus Semien stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Kemp breaks with the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. And it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing in the Oakland first. On to the second now from the Coliseum. Still scoreless. Start of the second inning here in Oakland. Let's check in with Heidi for more on the weather.
Matt, light rain is in the forecast throughout most, if not all, of the game, but I've been told it's not expected to cause any delays. The grounds crew will just need to make an effort to keep the field as dry as possible between innings, especially the heavy traffic areas like the pitching mound and around the bases.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. And beyond keeping the surface playable, I'm sure you guys would agree, it's avoiding the stops and starts that becomes important in games like this one.
Yeah, 100%, Matty. The biggest thing is if you're going to be out there, you want to grind with the boys. You don't want your starting pitcher having to be sat down. You don't want to have to go inside for an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then get refocused and restarted up again. Matty, you're so focused out there, you just want to compete and see the game all the way through.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Home run number 9 on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Into the box now, Aaron Hicks, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate, Max Burt, as he grounds one briskly to short. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 New York. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. He went deep in the contest last night.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Torres is there for it. 1 out.
Batting fifth.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's take a look at outfielder Aaron Hicks. Hey, some guys figure it out at 21. Some guys figure it out at 30. Some guys never figure it out. Aaron Hicks is one of those guys who has come into his own. He's dynamic on both sides of the plate from an offensive standpoint and has an absolute cannon in the outfield to go along with great range.
Matt Chapman comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he popped him up. Torres ranging into shallow right. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head for a minute.
Here's Chris Davis now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Behind 0-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland. They trail this one 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down an account and drive base hits the other way.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
As a look, now the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Torres is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Ford at second, Judge at first with no outs. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Ball two. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. To second for one. Relay to Olsen, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old two ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Ready now, Kyle Higashioka. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
1-1 the count now. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simeon. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. One left for the Yankees, but they lead it 1-0. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Seth Brown. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned.
What's up? This is Mark.
Stand on your drive home.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
さすがに難易度最強でやってたら勝てない。
It's a fastball that misses.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
たまに強いのになるんやったらいいけど、ひたすら強いっていうのしんどいですね。
Now the pitch. He stays alive, still 2-2. Now here it comes. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
強すぎてやばい。ボコボコにされて。
3-2, one more time. Liner toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up. Excited to punch back.
Standing in now, Austin Allen, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he falls behind 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes to the A's catcher.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, B-roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up and just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
Tony Kemp is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
2番もなんかえらい寒い言うてますね。
Here comes the 1-0. Change up low, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
そこまた海沿いやから余計寒いですよね。
Mark Hanna waits on deck.
気をつければ。ドンパチやっとったら良くなりますよ。
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So now it's Mark Hanna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, no balls and a strike.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he takes strike 2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Weighing inside with that one, a pretty easy take there.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
And again, the force at the plate. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. He looks to do some early damage with the bases loaded. Both the tying and go-ahead runs aboard. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Hicks is after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And there will be no advance here. It's a wasted opportunity as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Coming to the plate now, Matt Olson, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
ちょい低いですな。
Ready with the 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
Hit hard down the left field line, but this will be foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
Here's the 1-2, and he fouls this one off. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. This side is retired. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. It remains 1-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Miguel.
サブミッションでもめちゃくちゃあるから、それやっ
So the
とった
bases
ら
are empty
な
with
んぼで
one
もでき
man
る
gone. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Now the pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so
終わり
far.
ました。サブミッ
And
シ
he
ョン
lays
はま
off
だ
the pitch
残
up
っ
and
てん
in
ちゃ
ball
う。
2.
No strike.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
I got 3-1.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count,
ブラ
all in on
ッ
something
ク
over
フラ
the
イ
heart
デ
of
ー
the
とかって
plate.
なんか今セールやってますけどね。
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's outside. He lost him ball
こうい
4.
ろんなソフト安いですよ。
Up next for the Yankees.
昨日からなんか出てます。
So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. He went deep in his first at bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And this is low, ball 1.
対応ミッション。
2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a
採
double
用
play.
しろ。マチルダを採用しろ。
Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground is short. Simeon's got it. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Yankees. But they're up 1-0.
採用しろって書いてますよ。
Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And that'll give way to the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
マチル。
Chapman.
採用ミッションやったらなんぼでもあるんちゃうか。
Outfield
仲
shaded
間
a
ま
bit
で
to left
40人
center.
ぐら
The
い
first
で
pitch.
きるみたいですね。
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
A ball and a strike to count to Matt
こ
Chapman.
こら中の人採用しまくってミッションまた違うんちゃうんすかあれ。
Ripped down the line, but a
最
foul
大
ball,
40
1 and
人
2
ぐらい
down.
か。
Now the pitch.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And this is swung on and missed in this fourth inning. Will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Chris Davis next to bat, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Now the pitch.
Ball one.
Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Davis connects and sends it to deep left field. And gone. He tucked it just inside the foul pole that tied the game. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And the A's are back to even now. It's one apiece.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, but it hits off that foul pole, it makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep them just fair.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Fouled away. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. 3 balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Now to the plate, Seth Brown. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
From the stretch.
At the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
In for a strike, it's 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
In now, Austin Allen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit out towards second. Torres brings it in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. First offering on its way. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the A's open it up 4-1 now.
見事に持って帰りましたよ。
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
街中の金集めるか。いや、でも衣装を買うぐらいしか使い道ないんちゃいましたっけ、あれ、金。まあ、そこら中の服を買い漁るっていうのもいいですけどね。
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
あるっちゃあるんです。
So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Nick Nelson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Nick Nelson.
銃のカラー、車のカラー。
To the plate now, Mark Canha.
でもス
As
キル
he'll
も
go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ball 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count now.
そういや、なんかエーデン・ピアーズでしたっけ。あれがどうのこうの言ってましたけど、あれは追加コンテンツなんですか、あれ。
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled off.
天使である。ストーリー拡張パックがあるから、いずれまたストーリー増えるんちゃうんすか、これ。追加のデッドセックミッションって書いてました。 シーズンパスあるぐらいやからまだなんやかんややるつもりちゃう。
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. It's the A's 4 and the Yankees 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. Already in this game, they've grounded into 3 double plays, which is leading to a lot of frustration in the dugout. The good news is they are getting runners on, so now they need to find ways to move those runners up. He told me, though, the key is to not dwell on it. They have to stay focused on simply having good at-bats and making good swings.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Aaron Hicks will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. On a line, that's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. So now to the plate, Max Bird. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That evens it up 1-1. He waits. Now the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. Two, 1. Here it is. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is Davis. Gone! And good for him. Max Bird has just launched his first major league home run. Hard to say how many more of these he'll hit in his career, but for now, I'm sure he's happy to say he's got at least one.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over in his head. And now his phone's going to blow up. He'll be calling his parents, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Stepping in now, Mike Ford. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bouncer to the left side. Chapman has it cleanly. And the throw on the first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. In now, Aaron Judge. The pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Torres.
Coming to the plate now, Gleyber Torres. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To the left side, but it's well foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And this one is gone. A home run.
これまた気持ちよく持っていきましたね。
A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Kyle Higashioka is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are tied 4-4.
こっからなんですよね、問題は。
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in the long ball threat, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
あとはこれ中継ぎがね、しっかり抑えてくれんと勝てないんですよ。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second, and that's the first out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Matt Chapman stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
1-0.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1 home.
Ball inside.
To 2-2 now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He's going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
3-2.
Stephen Piscotty would be next. 5th inning here of a tie ball game, 4-4. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. In now is the Yankees DH, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Line drive, base hit down the line. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Oh, this is a great way to start the inning. Now the go-ahead run is on second. A base hit away from coming across. I know it's only the 6th inning, but you'd love to claim the lead right now and let your bullpen carry the load the rest of the way.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Mike Fiers takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50. Mike Fiers.
難易度上がりましたね。
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1. Misses. Ball 2.
Everything this guy throws moves. That two-seamer has a mind of its own.
Three and 1.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch. That can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Scotty's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 5-4 game. And he is in there with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seeing the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Fires, stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Runner at third here, nobody out. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. From the stretch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike two.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The runner in scoring position with none out. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
At the plate, Aaron Hicks, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And you look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Now another 2-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch.
活躍できなかったですけど、1年間やってたらもうちょっと残ってたんちゃいます、結果が。
Here's the two-seam fastball that bears in a bit too tight. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in, Max Burt, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at-bat, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
多分遅れるんちゃいますか。晴れの影響で。
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
1-1. Here it is. And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
それの影響ですか。これまた
Fastball
ボール。
and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster out here.
Into the box now, Mike Ford, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Nope.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Into right field, that's a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Would have been a grand slam if he'd straightened it out. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. The 1-2 is a slider that misses below the zone.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Skied into straightaway right. Piscotti on his horse. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the third run across in this inning.
Stepping up now, Gleyber Torres has got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Yankees are out in front, 7-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
よし。さあ、やりましょう。このピッチャーは、もうちょいありましょう。
First delivery to him on the way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
はい、ピンチャーを使います。
Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now batting, Seth Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
To the plate now, Austin Allen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Good splitter there, and it's even at 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down to the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Lou Trevino is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
At the plate, Kyle Higashioka. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Higashioka.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
いや、10万使う殺しに入る。すごいですね。10万。
Hey!
Fouled off. Swinging a blooper to the right side. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The batter, the designated hitter, DJ Remaster.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Now
the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton is exactly a 1-for-3 hitter. That means a .333 batting average.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Aaron Hicks would be next. A runner on first with 2 away. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
The center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Hicks. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First offering on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 down, runners at first and second. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. The Yanks strand a pair. They hold a 7-4 lead.
Correct.
Ready to take his hacks again, Tony Kemp, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Going back to that last AB, that was the express. That was an upper 90s fastball that he turned around. So I think with this guy, you might want to try to incorporate some more off-speed pitches.
First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and a strike to count.
いやもう変えましょうかね。どうしようかな。まだでもスタミナありますが、このままもう
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. Nothing in 2 now. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Into the box, Mark Hanna is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, ball 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
A runner at first with no outs here. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. On the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. And And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Jimmy,
At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Hit out towards second. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Yusmeiro Petit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 36, Yusmeiro.
Now at the plate, Max Burt. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Leading off for the Yankees, the shortstop, Max Burt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now. Now the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Standing in, Mike Ford. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to 3rd, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. He waits. Now the pitch.
That's outside.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
今のは甘い。
Now the 1-1 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. From the stretch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batter, the second baseman, Labor.
So stepping in, Torres. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Just got a piece of that one. Perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And there's ball 1.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More from the show. Saturday baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Miguel Yajure is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Miguel Yajure.
First delivery to him on the way.
このピッチャーもまた偉い高校生みたいな感じですね。体つきがなんかメジャーっぽくないですよ。
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
細身のピッチャーですが。
count, 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Olson becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Matt Chapman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. We do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Shot back up the middle. And that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Standing in now, Chris Davis. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to 3rd. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
Now batter, right fielder, Steven.
At the plate, Stephen Piscotty.
Wow.
On the line, that's a base hit into left field. And they'll hold that runner at 3rd as everybody moves up the base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't,
1アウト満塁。
Stepping in now, Seth Brown. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
満塁ホームランです。
Gone! It's a grand slam!
最悪じゃないですか、これ。
So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
これは最悪のパターンですね。せっかく3点さえたのにひっくり返りましたよ。あーちゃーですな、これは。監督もアチャーですね、これ。変わって、13球しか投げてない。これはなんとも言えん感じです。
Tommy Kahnle answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
見事に成功失敗です。この回で一気にひっくり返りましたね。
Into the box, Austin Allen, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Kahnle Originally from New York State, he was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Still only one out in the inning. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Digging in and looking for more, Tony Kemp. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And he gets ahead 0-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that ends the inning. Not before the A's strike for 4 runs, with the big blow being this grand slam. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the A's 8 and the Yankees 7. Liam Hendricks comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the veteran DH, DJ LeMahieu.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now the 2-0. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you've got to find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And this has to be a big concern here. This ball came back and got him right in the pitching arm. And that is something you just never want to see. You can see him trying to work this one off, and from all appearances, I think they're going to let him continue, so that at least is a good sign. Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hendricks playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of...
And a costly mistake there as he gives it the old Olay, and it gets right by him.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. As he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Line to the
抜
right
け
side.
た。里中取るん
He's
かい、
there
取
to
るん
make
かい。
the catch, and that's a big
やばいや
out
ばいや
number
ばい。
one. On to
最
first,
悪の
and
ダブ
they
ル
get
プレ
the
ー。
double play.
あっしゃー。抜けると思ったら
Striding
取
in,
りまし
Aaron
た。
Hicks. As he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
戻れんかったですね。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0.
あっ
One-run
しゃ
game here in the top of the ninth.
一塁ランナーがだいぶ飛び出しとったからね、戻れんかったです。
Fouled away.
せっかくのチャンスが一気にツーアウトに。あれ抜け取ったら1点は入ってたと思う。
Ready with the 1-1.
Count is 2 and 1.
抜けると思ってだいぶ進ましとったから、まさか取られたから。
Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last chance for the Yankees. Fouled off.
さあ、一本出て
And
同
now this
点
crowd
か。
of 27,000 plus rise to their feet.
ヒットが出たら1点入るかもし
Pulled toward
れ
right
ない。
center
あ
field.
打ち上げた試
Center
合続
fielder
く
on the
と。
run.
もう一伸び
Makes
ない。
the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all three phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting.
勝てる
Who
試合
knows
を
how
落とし
long
ま
this
し
will
たね。
last.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Oakland A's came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Yasmera Petit earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Liam Hendricks records the save, his 7th of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter
8
at
回の
MLB
4点
The Show.
は難しいですよね。
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics.
こ
8
れで
runs
下手
on
したら
12 hits.
最
No
下位
errors.
転落
They
の
left
可能
7
性
on base. For the Yankees, 7 runs on 14
探
hits.
偵なんかど
No
こに
errors.
行
They
く
left 10 on base.
探偵探してんすか。
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
とこまで行ってるんですね。最後の最後で打たれる。あっちゃー。タトゥーアーティスト。可愛いキャラはあんまいないでしょ。 この満塁がもう一気に変わってまいりましたからね。8点ですな。これでまた2連敗ですか。うわー、やっぱり最下位転落ですよ。そんな気がしたんですよね。まあでも、それでも2ゲームですけどね。他のとこは貯金1やからね。あとは5割と借金1と借金3ですね。オリオールズのさらに下に行ってまいりましたね。まあ、まだまだね、こんな大混戦も珍しいですよ。大概このレイズが飛び抜けていくんですけど、並んでますからね。若干ちょっとヤンキースが離れてきてますけど、なかなか厳しいですなぁ。インディアンすごいですね。貯金だらけじゃないですか。アスレもこんなに貯金があったんですね。広島が1位じゃないですか。さあ、じゃあ終わりましょうか。腹が減ってきましたね。さあ、では、お疲れ様でした。